Hi YouTube, this is Felicia with Bible Scraps, and I am continuing on with my bottle cap charm series. Some of you may remember these. Do you? Aren't they sweet? Aren't they cool? That's an ice cream sandwich, by the way. And this is an ice cream. And this one, cookies and milk, so sweet. Well, it was 3 years ago this month that I introduced Decoden with bottle caps. Decoden, it's a form of art using faux icing to decorate a number of different things, including cell phones. And somehow I came across this art 3 years ago. I had never heard of it before. And I had the wonderful idea, make sweet treat Decoden bottle cap charms. So you are looking at some of my original pieces I made 3 years ago. We all recognize that popsicle, right? And here's a donut. Okay, so I have an update, you guys, because in this video, in my original video, I made my own faux icing. And you see I have icing in mint green and yellow and white. Well, in this video, I'm going to share a product that you can use to alleviate the step of making. In this video, these are what we are going to make. And when I tell you these were quick to make, you can whip out several of these in 1 minute. Yes, I said in 1 minute. That's what this new product that I am using. And I love these. Look at them, you guys. Okay, so compared to the ones I made 3 years ago, let me just show you. I mean, I love the ones I made a while ago. But you know, I am feeling these better. I like this new product that I am using over my do-it-yourself clay. Okay, let's get started. If you missed my bottle cap shaker charm part 1, I will have it linked below. 3 years ago this month, I also introduced these shaker charms here. This is my favorite style. I'm breaking up my original video into 3 parts. So if you missed this video, you can click on a thumbnail right now in the upper right. So this is super duper easy to do. You want to start off with your bottle caps. And I am waiting for Tuesday morning to get more bottle caps in. I hope they do. Now, Hobby Lobby have bottle caps. You know, Joann's and Michael's, they may have them too. I don't see them there as often, but Hobby Lobby do have them. I picked up some from Amazon. I picked up some from another website. I can't think of the name. I've been buying bottle caps for years now. So most of these bottle caps, they're colored on both sides. But if you have one like this one, that silver inside, and you do not want silver, well, take one of your alcohol markers and give it some color. You only need to color the ridges, because once you add your clay, the clay will cover up the base part of your bottle cap. So use your alcohol marker. You could use either tip. I'm using this wide brush tip here. And add color. And you can add 2 layers of color, 3 layers of color. Make it as dark or light as you want. And the product that I now use, well, I will make faux icing again. It was fun, but it did require some work. But if you saw my last bottle cap tutorial, and then I talked about this item. Yeah, it's Heidi Swapp texture paste. I love this stuff. I originally got it from Michael's 2-3 years ago. It went on clearance for 80% off. And the more I use it, the more I regret it not picking up more of it. And then, lo and behold, several weeks ago at Tuesday morning, I began to see it. So you know I stacked up on it. Okay, maybe I should slow down for a second. But it is just as easy as squirting your color of choice, and this color is mint, into your bottle cap. But let me back up for a second, because the little things that I used, those are buttons. I love novelty buttons. And you can find these, well, at any of your craft stores. I recently picked up these on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and these are called freezer treats. Now, if you've seen my molding videos, in particular, the ones where I mold buttons, well, then you know that you can use these or take these buttons and create molds from them. The other day, I actually made capuchons from these, and I can't find them. Now, if you're wondering what a capuchon is, I'm thinking a capuchon is a button without the shank. I could be wrong. But anyway, I cannot find the ones I made, and I colored them up. I added texture paste. My favorite is the ice cream sandwich. Don't we remember these growing up? So I wanted to use some of the ones I created from the other day, but once again, I can't find them. Okay, so what you're going to do is add your texture paste, and then you need to remove the shank from this tool. I guess these are pliers, right? Okay. And you could use scissors too. I've done that as well. As long as the back is that plastic, scissors should be able to cut it. But this tool just cuts it with basically no pressure. Okay. And what I do is simply, well, you can take a micro brush or something that has a fine tip. But first, I'm just going to, well, I need to add a little bit more. I like for my clay, after I've added my cabochon, I like for the clay to be kind of puffy. Okay, so perhaps I should have used a micro brush. For the next one, let me do that, and I'll come back and I'll fix that. I'll leave it as is right now, but let's do another one. So this bottle cap is pink on both sides, and I'll be using this pink texture paste. Now, Heidi Swapp's paste, it's all metallic, so you will get that metallic sheen, that luster. And let's use this ice cream. It's summertime. I heard the ice cream truck the other day. If you guys heard me talk about the ice cream truck, whoops, you know, in my neck of the woods, I don't hear it often. When I heard it for the first time a couple years ago, I was so excited. Like, I was the biggest kid ever. I ran outside. I called my son. I had my camera. It was so exciting because as a child, my siblings and I, we grew up with the ice cream truck every day during the summer. And in my neck of the woods, well, the kids, they don't get to experience that often. But the other day, I heard the ice cream truck again. But I couldn't find any money, and he was going really too fast. So hopefully the next time he comes around, I will be able to buy an ice cream. Okay, so for this next one, I will use the micro brush. I realize I hadn't done that yet. But do you see how quick these are to make? I mean, you can leave it just like that. It has an organic serendipity feel to it. But I love using this texture paste. Now, there is another item that you can buy. It's actually faux icing. Michael's used to have it. I never used that because I'm a do-it-yourself type of girl. So I figure, why buy it when I can make it? If Michaels still have it, I might give it a try though. But I am loving this texture paste. You could use any brand that you have. So now I'm going to use the micro brush and swirl it around. I mean, it's not necessary, but you definitely can. And let's see. Let's use this ice cream sandwich. But I think what I want to do before I add in my button, or now my capuchon, I want to add in, because some of these you see glitter or micro beads. Yeah, so, you know, let's add the capuchon, and then I'll sprinkle in some, let's see, do I want to use this one? Why not? Oops, you see that dust? You guys, my craft room is dust central. I have no apologies. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. Okay, let's do some blue. And this is, oh, these are stars. Okay, I picked up this from Michaels. It's by Recollections. And let's just sprinkle some. So fun. Blue on blue. Can you guys see that? So fun. These make sweet Happy Mail, right? Sweet and cool Happy Mail. Of course, you can make jewelry out of these. I'm going to use this brown. Brown being my favorite colors. And let's use white. This texture paste, if you can still find it at Tuesday Morning, you can pick it up for $1.99. Of course, other sites still have it, but you're not going to find it at that price. And if Tuesday Morning get more in, I will buy it. I love using it as texture paste with stencils. And then when I thought to use it in this manner, I was so happy I picked up those extra tubes. Okay, this one I want to use pink. Oop, that's too much. But we'll sprinkle some pink. And if I could put this back, I want to put it back because I love my confetti glitter. And I want to use some micro beads. Tuesday Morning also, depending on what store you go to, they might still have micro beads. These are by Martha Stewart. It's one of my favorite all-time products to use. These are the smaller tubes, but people, I have bought this stuff by the pound. Yeah, I love me some micro beads. Okay, I'm not really in love with how this is. Well, I just shook off some micro beads. Hey, but do you see the sparkle of the confetti glitter? Isn't this fun, you guys? Now, one thing I did not point out, because I cannot find it, and I do not want to purchase more of it because I have some, but I think I might just have to purchase more. Well, I'm going to show you a couple ways that you can make these into charms. I will make these into charms after they have set and dried, but this is a hole punch for bottle caps, and I'll have it linked below. I'm going to go ahead and punch a hole, just like so. And there's a tiny hole you probably can't see. And then choose what color paste I want to use. Let's use this color again, and this is teal. There's a teal color, a mint color, your white color. I have black, And it seems like there's a couple other colors. Oh, gray. And you guys, that black. Haha. It was 3 years ago that I introduced, well, I made more bottle cap charms using the faux clay, but all in the style of Halloween. I think I need to make more of those this summer. Yeah, they were spooky, creepy, cute. Okay, let's use this one. Fun. And I think I might want to, where's my micro brush? Oh, okay, I had it on a baby wipe. Let's swirl this around. I don't like to swirl so much because I don't want the icing to overflow over the ridges. Oh, look at that. I love those colors together. Okay, let's add, let's add some clear. Or how about gold micro beads? Yes. You guys like that? I am cooking up sweet treats. I like that, you guys. Okay, so I have my hole, and you want to be careful when you add your hole and then add your cabochon. You want to make sure you have the right orientation. Well, you could use this, something like this, and I think it's called an eye hook, and it's available in different sizes. I love these to use because they're so small. It provides the hanging mechanism for your charm, and the only thing you do is just twist it in. Now, when my clay sets, it will provide a nice bond for my eye hook. You see how small it is? I like that. Now, an alternative to that, several years ago, I shared a video sharing different ways you can create instant charms. Well, the other way would be to use a bell, and you could also buy bells in different sizes, and I'll have this bell linked below. What you do, you could do this after, or you can do it before. So in this video, I'll demonstrate how easy it is to use. Now, I don't know if it matters if you add your glue to this side or to that. Well, I think you have to add it to this side. I'm using Gorilla Instant Glue, and you dab a little bit on and simply place your bell down. You want to give that a couple minutes to set, and then you are good to go. You can then add your clay, your cabochon, and after your clay sets, and I think this clay, it's not clay, it's texture paste. In this case, it's clay though, faux clay. It may take about a half an hour to set depending on the temperature. So let's continue to make these. Aren't these fun? Alrighty, let's use white again. And for this one, I'm not going to color the inside of my bottle cap. I'll leave it as is. Might need to add a little bit more, we'll see. And I'm using the same tip of a micro brush. I clean it off with a baby wipe. I'll have these micro brushes linked below too. Now you can add a little bit of texture if you want. And let's add this one. Buttons are so fun, you guys. You could find buttons in many different themes. They make the perfect embellishment. Look at that. Oh, don't that look sweet? Don't it look sweet, you guys? Okay, I have two more, and I'll be using this bottle cap after I clean the dust out. I love the bottle caps that have patterns. Okay, let's do pink. No thought, you guys. This is a no thought creation. I have a motto for myself. Don't think, create. We can become stagnant if we overthink. That's definitely true for myself. Now, you can also add glaze, like glossy accents, or if you have Fun Stamper's Journey glaze, you can add glaze after it has set. You know what? You can probably, I'm sure I've added it before it's set. Maybe for, oh, I love that. I love it. Okay, let's add some glitter. Let's add blue. I think blue will pop. So once again, this is confetti glitter, but you can add the micro glitter. I like the shape because it's shape. Okay, you know what? Let's do something. Let's add some glaze while it's wet. I kind of almost don't want to add it while it's wet, but I'm going to experiment. I probably did this before too. I don't know, I don't remember, but let's just see. Let's have fun, because if you don't experiment, you never know what you'll come up with. Okay, so I've added glaze to that one. Just want to see how different it will look. And you guys, I am using these fine tip containers. I'll have these linked below. I think I got 10 in a pack. And so far, you know, I like them. Time will tell how they fare, but they're so convenient. I just pour my glaze. I actually pour resin, glaze, and different glues in these. And I love the size. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this last one. Now, I will come back, you guys, because I want to make some Christmas sweet. Well, they won't be called sweet treats because I'm not gonna use, well, I might use other things outside of peppermints. What I want to do, and I mentioned this in my original video, I want to do something with snow, people. Yeah. I have an idea, but you guys should check out the ones I did for Halloween. They're so fun. I used bats and I think spiders. Did I use pumpkins? If I didn't use pumpkins, I will in my update video. But those came out creepy cute. Okay, and I love the mint. Look at that. I'll leave that just as it is. Okay, so I'll come, oh, well, I'm out of buttons. If I find the capuchons I made, I'll go ahead and add it to this one. But aren't these fun, you guys? Okay, I'll be back after they have dried and after I have added my... All right, you guys, they're almost set. I just now added the bells to the back, and that might be a little wet, but... yeah, it's pretty much set. Well, oh, I have glue on the back, so my bells are not totally set yet. But it's been about 15-20 minutes, and I did make this one, so this one might not be, yeah, it's not totally set yet. And that's not a button. That's one of those decorative embellishments for shoes. I shared a lot of those in one of my this and that videos. I was sorting and sifting through different stuff and came across those. And yeah, I like this method better than my original do-it-yourself faux clay because it's so easy and I love the texture paste. Look at that, you guys. Aren't these cool? Aren't they sweet? This is the only one. I did this one off camera too. You see there's a cookie and there's some milk. Well, both of them couldn't fit. So I really don't care about that one, but hey, I'm going to use it. But these came out nice, and you saw how fast it was to make these. using the Heidi Swap texture paste. Now keep in mind, you can use whatever you have, but these squeeze tubes are the best in my opinion. I have textured paste in the jar, and well, it depends on which brand, but one of my brands totally dried out, so I threw it away. But I love that these are metallic. Look at the texture, look at the color. And where's that one where I added glaze? Okay, so this one might not be totally, well, you know what? Of course, if you press it down hard, you'll smash it. But do you see the glaze? Let's compare it to this one that don't have any glaze. And you see excess glaze on the bottom. I don't mind. But look at that. They look good either way. So if you guys have been inspired to create your own Decoden bottle cap sweet treat charms, why not give me a thumbs up? If you have not subscribed, it's very easy to do. Just hit that subscribe button. I got my spooky, what do I call them? Cute and creepy charms coming your way. And I also got some for Christmas too, in addition to my other 2 mini videos in my shaker charm series. Okay, you guys, feel free to adopt this video. I only ask for proper credits. Do give shout outs and do link back to this video. And as always,